Well, I mean, obviously, from a local standpoint, a local interest standpoint, it's great. I mean, you get a young man that's, I don't know how long that drive was, 30 minutes away, and has such a following. It's amazing. What you mentioned his name in Fort Wayne, and I think he's related to too many people. I don't think they all can be related to him or know him as a friend, but obviously that's big. But the most important thing is his talent level. I mean, everybody knows how hard he plays, and he dives on the floor, and he takes charge. He's got a reputation as a fierce defender. I think his skill level is better than people give him credit, and that's what I hope to help him develop. Why he's in Fort Wayne is to help develop his skill level, to keep improving on it, and I think he's going to be a big-time D-League player that has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Is it safe to say that Chris has kind of been on your radar for a while?
Yeah, we obviously know a little bit about him. We've been aware of his, and we knew that if the Bucks cut him, that he automatically goes to us. And I was in constant contact with the Bucks, so yeah, I knew that was coming down the pike. And it was just a matter too. He had some offers overseas. He could have chosen to go overseas, but he feels like he's close and has an opportunity to play at the next level. And if you feel that way, you go to the D-League.
And it seems like for the past couple of years, either guys from Notre Dame or IU have been on the roster. It's kind of a no-brainer as well?
Well, obviously being a local player, I don't think he's created the most buzz of any player we've had. And I think Jeff can speak to the Fort Wayne history better than I can. This is only my second year, but he's created the most buzz. I don't think there's any doubt. It's a whole package. It's like anything. Players sometimes create a buzz because of their ability, sometimes their personality, sometimes the locality. He's got it all going. He can play. He's got a great personality, and he's got to follow him.
At the podium, you praised his defensive ability, but you said you want to get him involved in the offense. I know it's early, but have you thought about how he's going to be incorporating the offense and how you want to push him?
I think one of the things I've always said in the D-League is a coach, you got to be flexible. When you get to training camp, it's not like the NBA. Don't bring everybody in, work them out, see all their skills. So I got 8 rounds of the draft coming in that I've watched on tape and never seen in person. So, you got to be a little flexible. But obviously I'm going to want him to take the open shot more than I think he's done in his career, put him in situations where he can put the ball on the floor a little bit more, because I do think he can penetrate. And, I think we just want to take advantage more of his ability. He's never going to be a selfish player. He's always going to pass, and that's what makes him who he is. You don't want him to change who he is. You just want him to be a little more aggressive offensively.
But he still has to make that squad. Is that in jeopardy at all?
Well, everybody has to come in and compete. But, I'm not going to go to the Chris Kramer press conference and say he's got to make the squad. Obviously that's what we think he's going to do. We'd be shocked if he didn't. The spot's out there for him. But like all players, you got to go out there and play. But if he does what he's supposed to do, he's going to be on our squad.
You have 17 guys in camp, take the top 12?
10. So we have to cut 7. So I had to be political for all the players that are coming into camp. You don't want to say somebody's given a spot. But now I'm sitting at his press conference. I got to be honest. I've always. You talk to any coach. If you talk to a Big Ten coach, they just love him. You talk to an NBA coach, they love him. There wasn't one guy that I talked to about him that didn't say positive things. So. We like the way his attitude is. But like I said, I told him I don't want to be too positive because comes Tuesday, I'm going to be all over him about things. He's going to say, dang, that's not what you were saying at the press conference.
Do you have the number 3 open on the roster?
I don't even know. But that's one thing I don't worry about is numbers. I'll let them find. That's for your assistant to handle.